Good evening. Happy race day. Eastern sea so blue. I'm ready. I'm actually very ready tonight. I like Suzuka a lot, actually. I don't know if I'm very good there. Less sure about that, but I like it. So that's good. We like it a lot. Like I'm in a slightly weird spot. That's probably better. Race will be, well, the lobby will open at 1:45, which is about half an hour away. So I have about half an hour to do some practice. Get some laps in. See if we're actually fast. I got a sneaky suspicion that I am fast. What I'm not at Japan is consistent, actually. It's fucking really hard. This is a very complicated racetrack with a lot of things happening. It's probably where the game is going to blow everybody's ears off. Sorry about that. Have I done all the things today? I feel like I've been very efficient today setting up the stream, actually. And it's a bit freaking me out because I feel like I missed one or two things. I seem to recall Bo being very good at Suzuka in iRacing. Bo sent me a clip of him spinning at Suzuka in iRacing. So, you know. Sometimes spinning is a good thing, isn't it? It wasn't on that occasion, though. Not gonna lie to you. It was pretty bad, actually. I just like it. It's a track that's all about like how could you describe it? It's like flow or something, you know, like feel. What is going on with my background? Is that jittering for you? It's jittering like a lot for me. Is this going to be this goofy thing again because I updated F1? It's probably going to be something like that. Give me a minute. Let me see what Task Manager's got to say. I feel like when they update this game, it does some sort of a settings override, and it for some fucking reason it like launches with like ray tracing on the menus. You know what I mean? It's like ridiculous.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
But it's a small independent games company, isn't it? It's EA or yeah. Whoa, the background went fucking crazy. But we should be all right now. How the hell are you doing, B-Rad? Are you ready to solo Suzuka? It should hopefully, once we're actually into the race, it should... Not into the race, into the game. I'm actually going around the racetrack. It should calm itself down. Good evening, Samfly. How are you doing? Happy time zone. Happy Oceania, whatever it might be. Yeah, so far, this is round 4, by the way, of the league with F1 Broke Boys. And every single race so far, so we've had 3 races, and every race I have finished in 3rd position. No higher and no lower, which is good, right? Because it's 3 podiums. But it's also 3 what could have beens, isn't it? No, PC, but on controller. I have it wired up so that the triggers respond correctly. Whoops. I dropped my vape. So that the triggers respond correctly to inputs and loss of traction on all that groovy stuff. But no, I'm on PC. If I was on PlayStation, I don't think we would have all these weird setup problems that seem to exist. But yeah, race, as I say, the race lobby will open technically in about half an hour. When that happens, there will be a commentary stream. So I will raid everybody into that. I'm pretty sure, anyway, that there will be a commentary stream. So I'll send everybody over there and they can have a good time with that. But between now and then, we're just going to get some laps in on time trial. See how fast we really are. Unfortunately, those of you who've been here before, you'll know that I am in the kick car. I don't really want to be, but we have to be. But we'll just, instead of calling it a kick car, we'll call it the Sauber car, because then we feel less bad about it. So yeah, I got a little bit of time to make sure I'm warmed up. Get the setup on. But do some laps, you know? I'm tempted actually to turn the ghosts off. Oh. Not ready for that. Did Deadly Violence get his ban? I think no, but I think he's decided he's like calling it quits for a bit. Oh my god, the curbs. Even harder on the brakes there, but I did actually lock up, so I'm not sure. Obviously a little bit down on my personal best, but you know, it's the first lap. Half a second. I feel like if I'm doing 28.2, I think that's okay. 28 and a bit. Bit wide. Did it again. Hello, I think I saw you, by the way, Matty, in the chat. I'm sorry. Hi. Drifted that. That's because I took it wrong last lap, so I'm trying to overcorrect now. It's annoying. That was way too early. It's faster. Let me do this one more and then I'll catch up with chat, okay? I feel like I'm on a bit of a run here. Oh no. Guess that's what happens when you really try and push the limits. I did a 128 dead though, basically, right? I mean, that's pretty fast, really. Don't think it's like generally fast, but it's fast for where I want it to be. So. Oh. Just got a snap. Just got a snap. Kit car, let's go. No, we don't like the kit car, but it just is what we're doing. The cars take damage in this game. Yes, they absolutely do, but not on time trial. Right now I'm on time trial. When I'm in the race, yes, cars will definitely take damage and tire wear will be simulated and all that kind of stuff. But right now I'm in time trial, so it doesn't allow you to interact with the battery at all when you're in time trial. You do have to manage the battery when you're in the race. Your tire temperatures are kept at a perfect temperature in time trial. There is no tire wear in time trial. Your tires stay at 100% efficiency for the entirety of the time that you are on the track. And damage is disabled. Track evolution, I believe, is disabled, which will be a thing in the race and in qualifying. Parts of the track will get grippier and parts of the track will get slippier. That will not happen in time trial. So all those things, right? All the cool, fun racing things that are going to happen shortly, they won't be happening in time trial right now while I'm practicing. People are already saying in the Discord, Wizard, make sure that you wave goodbye when you piss off after lap 1, which probably will happen. Wizard's probably going to win, to be honest. Wide. Really wide. Ooh. That was not good. It was on the edge. I could feel the car ready to slip at any moment, but it was not fast. Thoughts on the leaked developers? I believe that how you should refer to it is leaked publishers for Jingle Jam, and not the developers. But yeah, according to their games, I mean, I feel like Sifu might be ambitious. But one thing that I can tell you, we've had there has been one game revealed. Like some of the others, we can maybe guess at a couple also. But there's been one game revealed for sure, for certain, by Jingle Jam, which is 2 Point Campus. And when they did that reveal, Jingle Jam basically... I'll paraphrase, okay, so I might be saying this slightly wrong, but they said they've listened to some feedback, heard what people have had to say about previous year's collections, and what they're going to go for this year is not any less value, not any less monetary value to the collection, but that it might be less games, but bigger titles, is the idea. So it might be like less sort of stocking fillers and more, maybe recognizable is the wrong word to use, but just like bigger projects, you know, of video game that will be in the collection. So yeah, 2 Point Campus is in it, which is pretty cool. And there'll be many other games too. I mean, what was it worth last year. It was like over £1,100 worth of games for the donation to charity. It's probably going to be somewhere around that point again. But we might have to brace ourselves, probably in a good way, for the fact that there might be less overall games in the collection, but I really don't want to say like a higher quality of game because that feels unfair and uncalled for, but that is what my brain is urging me to say, so perhaps it is true. Longer titles, more letters in the game name. I don't know if it's exactly like that. Hello, Bo. People were just talking about your Suzuka antics. You're big in Japan, you know? Apparently. Oh no. Oh, it was honestly, I don't know if the S's were good. Seemed like it was green the whole way, but it was so close to being sideways. Every single fucking turn I made, I was very nearly going sideways, and I felt it by the end. That was way too stressful, actually. It was Bahrain last week. Yeah, we did a Suzuka practice. Yeah. It wasn't Bahrain was the race. Can't turn up late, Bo, and then tell us how the stream went. You know what I mean? Who the fuck do you think you are? What was that? Too early on the power, that's what that was. Don't fucking do that in qualifying. Driver input error, that's what that was. Hey Kreml, how you doing? I forget, I shouldn't really, I don't think I really should be shifting up there. I don't know if it matters, but then the revs stay low, and that's probably bad. This is how a pro gets third place. Good to see you, not sure. Oh, that was slow. That was sideways. Am I on fire? No, the other fucking side of the... Who put the other side of the screen on fire, man? Did I do that? Yeah, this track will be hard. I mean, it's just unforgiving, isn't it? That's what I mean. I think I'm pretty quick at Suzuka. I just don't think I'm consistent. Because it's hard. It's so technical. That was slow. Slow and wide. But still, like, a 128. You know, we'll take that. It won't be that quick in the session because right now we're in time trial and so conditions are perfect. But a 1:28 in time trial bodes well for qualifying, I think. Lots of slide in there, but I mean, not that slow. That was slow. Slow and lost the front. Oh my god. Whoa. Not good. Not good. I'll do one more lap. Because I said not consistent, but so far we've been pretty consistent, so I'm enjoying this. Oh my god. Just took a weird line, threw me off. Curb straighten me out. Ugh. This was going to be a fast lap, and then I just feel like I made a couple of mistakes. It's not bad. 127.8 is not bad. All right, let me catch up with everybody. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just... You want to listen to Jeff or some shit? Alright, let's see. Bo came in. He said, Suzuka, blah, blah, blah. Correction, Kelston. I'm good with that. To be honest, sometimes I don't even redeem half the games. Oh, okay, so that's cool for you, B-Rad. Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of... like I say, the value of the games collection, at least as far as I'm aware, will not be affected by what I am saying. The value of the games collection should be the same, more or less the same, and it will be given out to every single person who donates £35 or more to the charity. But there'll just be fewer games in it, but those games will be more of an item by themselves. And there'll still be lots, right? If you think about, if it's going to be over £1,000 worth of video games, then there'll still be plenty games, I think, in the collection. The only real racer in chat, not sure. Fan of everybody other than Kelston, as per usual. The spoon, hug the inside until the last moment. What's the spoon? I don't know what the spoon is. I don't know what that means. I'm sure you're giving me good advice, but I don't know what that means. I think you are super consistent. Yeah, so far, I mean, it's been fine. So far, it's been all right. Is there a way I can, like, check? Look at this. We did 128.2, 128.0, 128.3, 128.0, 128.2, 127.8. That was very fast, though. The turn sequence before the final straight. Big left-hander? Do you mean 130R? Do you mean 130R? Because it's just flat. Or is it the bit after that? Or is it the before that, the big sweeping left-hander? Hug the inside until the last moment. No, I don't think that's correct. Well, it is on the final bit of it. It is on the final bit of it, but on the first bit, you can carry a lot, particularly in these cars, you can carry a lot of minimum speed through that. Like, I barely, to be honest, I am stabbing the brakes on the first bit, but I think you don't need to. I think you can just lift. But that's when you're talking about really, really at the limit. Stick inside longer on the end bit. Yes. The only reason I'm not doing that, I'll tell you the only reason. I'll show you what happens when I let me show you why I'm worried about doing that. Because the inside curb there is, I know that some of the curbs in the S's are terrifying, but that one might be the worst curb on the track, actually. Might be. I'll try and hit it. Whoa, Kelster. That's because I'm too busy thinking about the other thing. So, the part of my anxiety, I agree with you, that is the correct way to take that corner. But I'm anxious about doing that too close to the line because that curb fucking kills you. I mean, it doesn't even think twice about it. So that's part of the reason I'm not. I want to be inside, but I'm worried about being inside because if I just clip it, this is going to happen. And then, obviously, can I flashback? We'll try again. Like, well, I guess I can nip it like that, but if I nip it like that, the problem is I'm too tight going in. I raced a bit this weekend, practice laps. The rig still works wonderfully, but it's a little dusty. That's cool. It's still working well. I keep thinking about getting one, but it's just really hard to justify when I don't use it enough. Whoa. I braked better there than I have ever braked. Broke. I've never hit the brakes that well there. And so I actually had way more space to play with than I thought. I'm gonna give it, let's give it 2 more laps and then we'll get ready to go to the lobby, okay? Oh no. You just can't touch those curbs. And I took a bad line on one of the first corners, and then then you might as well forget about it. You just gotta get that line so precise through there, because I don't know if this probably don't come across very well on stream, but through that whole section, my trigger, my accelerator, my brake, and my analog stick and everything I can feel it straining all over the place. Like, the grip is there, but you have to find it. I don't care about the invalidation. It's not, the grip is there, but it's not everywhere. That was really fast, but can't remember where I invalidated now. It was right on turn 2, wasn't it? Oh. Close. I just had to lift completely because I touched the curb. You gotta lift completely. These were some good lap times, though. These were some good lap times. I did 28.3 and I can't do anything more. Lots of time in turn 1. Yeah, always time in the S's. Final chicane. Yeah, I'm my best lap time. What is it? 127.7 or something, and it's slow in the final chicane. And I can go quicker at the start. There's ways to gain time. There are ways to gain time. The hairpin takes around 0.2. Oh yeah, you can take the hairpin in third. I prefer taking it in third because I think the elevation shift is significant through the hairpin, and when I'm in a higher gear, I just find I can carry the speed through it a little bit more. I still try and stay super tight. Super tight is the line through the hairpin for sure. It's not even in question, but I think you can carry a bit more minimum speed in third gear. Yeah, but it probably does depend on the setup. You're right. Yeah, the gear. Well, the gear's there on the. I mean, that's not. You know, look, it's not actually like a dashboard. It's just a graphic. Yeah, third is safer on the exit. That's what I mean, because the elevation changes so much. Even when I'm in third, I feel like the back end wants to fly into the fucking crowd, you know. But like, it's at least a bit more stable. Jeez, who's calling? Right, I think, did I just get an invite or something? We're going to have to probably go to that lobby pretty soon, so I think we're just going to say that we're going to end the session. We have had some good laps. I'm actually feeling a bit more positive right now going into Suzuka. Did you know your car's warranty is about to expire? No, it was actually Mama Kelston, but I've just texted her to see if it's important, because it's most likely not important, but she will tell me if it is. Want to replay the fastest lap? Look at that. This was my fastest lap. Alright, so we can go faster, man. Look at all that shit we were getting wrong. Patch her through. She will be jingle jamming, yes. Mama Kelston is very excited. Do you want me to, do you want me to put her on loudspeaker? You're gonna have to. You're on loudspeaker, so everyone on the stream can probably hear you, and you're gonna have to be pretty quick because I'm in a very very competitive. It's like I'm in a world championship in a minute in car racing. Okay.
All right. Well, I hope you do well.
So by the end of tonight, your son could be a world champion.
I don't think so. I think you'll come last, son.
Right.
I think you easily last. I think who's playing, who's on the game?
Lewis Hamilton.
Win.
Charles Kreml. What?
He'll come second.
Who will? Kreml?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. What about the Wizard of Oz? Where do you think he will finish?
He'll come fourth.
Right. It's funny you say that, because I finished third every time, actually, so far.
I don't know what you are. What's your name?
I don't know who you are. What's your name? Is that what you said?
Name in the game.
Have I rang the correct number?
You've rang. Where you at, mate?
Well, I don't know. How do I even answer this? Anyway, let me tell you. B-Rad says, hello, Mama Kelston. It was actually B-Rad's idea, because they said, oh, who was calling? So I said, oh, it was Mama Kelston. He said, patch her through. Will she be jingle jamming again with us this year?
Jingle jamming. I'm coming on the 6th.
Yeah, on the 6th for jingle jamming.
Yeah, I'm buying the bundle on the 6th.
Hashtag not a bundle collection of games.
A bundle of games.
Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, that's right. That's fair enough. That's what we all call it as well. Yeah, okay, well, everyone's going to be very excited about it. I've probably got to go because the other people in the race are going to be waiting for me, and I don't want to keep them hanging. No, they're not racing me. They're not good enough, unfortunately. They didn't make it into the World Championship, so it's only me. It's just me and Lewis Hamilton. All right. Anyway, see you later. We all love Mama Kelston. Uninvite her from your birthday party. Be realistic, son. Alright, well, there you go. You've had a sneak peek. You've had a sneak peek, and it's not even the jingle jam yet. After hearing this exchange, I understand how Kells puts up with me. Thank you for the 100 bits.
The bits for Mama Kelston.
I shall buy Mama Kelston a coffee from Witherspoons with your bits, Matthew. Thank you so much. Alright, did I get an invite? I did. Oh, Sammy Dolphin wants to be my friend. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a nice idea anyway, wasn't it? Did everybody enjoy hearing from her? I hope so. Unfortunately, we have to be Zhou Guan Yu today, so we will be Zhou Guan Yu. Now I need to do all this admin stuff now where I find out where the fuck the commentary stream is. Oh, people are starting to join. Violent farting. Thank you, B-Red. Will I be like Joe at Silverstone? Well, hopefully. I'll keep 4 wheels on the track. That's the idea. Don't accept weird invites from strange parties. That's how you get invites to spicy sites. Is it really? Don't think Sammy Dolphin's got a spicy site. I would be surprised. Don't make assumptions. All right, yeah, fucking excuse me. There is Sammy Dolphin, by the way, in the Williams. People who will be fast. Sammy Dolphin. Kreml. I mean, Kreml, what are you, like 5/10 off me in time trial or something? Brewdog is likely to be very fast. Wizard is going to be very fast. Nice to have Nearly Psycho back. And, of course, the fan favourite Dave Dyke. Let me make sure I'm checking all the things here. Officially, it's 8 o'clock start, which is in 4 minutes, but they will wait and make sure everybody's in the lobby, etc. first. Remember that I'm always faster in the race. Don't know, where does it come from? Yeah, I don't know either. You are always faster in the race. Remember, Kreml, if we have a restart... Even if we don't have a restart, just double check and triple check your setup. You must. Wizard will be first. Yeah, well. I'll give you some odds for that if you want, not sure. I'll give you 1 to 200 that Wizard will win this race. If you put $200 on, I will give you $1 back. Those are my terms. I personally root for Mercedes. What's up with some of those internet connections? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of that. I think some people are all around the world, you know. Please don't think, B-Rad, that this is any kind of esports competitive thing. This is... It does have rules and league tables and points, and it's a proper league, but, you know, it's also just a cool group of people, and it's a bit more, like, casual than, you know, an actual, like... You know, it's got a stewarding system, this league, for incidents that happen on track so that you can report it to the team and they'll conduct a little investigation. Like, they care about it, you know what I mean? They do it properly. But the fact that people might have a bad connection, yeah, sure, because, you know, the goal is just to play some races with people. The bot actually should have been fucking telling you things about it. Don't know if it's gonna bother. I can't see the commentary stream yet. As soon as I see it, guys, I'll send you over to the commentary stream, okay? But I don't see the link for it yet, unfortunately. Try and keep my eyes open. I'm trying to keep my eyes open on the Discord, my eyes open on chat to speak to you guys. But there probably will be commentary somewhere. They asked you to submit your times to join. That's pretty cool. Oh, there you go, look. That's what Streamlabs was supposed to be doing all stream. I know you love Streamlabs. What have we got so far? 16. But I assume... Yeah, 2 of those are spectators. So, knock 2 off whatever the number is. So, currently at 14. But I think Kreml... Oh, Kreml's back in now. You have to be Lance Stroll? Ugh. Ugh. I think I have the commentary stream. So, I'm going to raid you all over there, okay? Is it live yet? That's a good point. Not yet. Soon. It'd be better if you were Mercedes-Benz so I could root for you. You can still root for me if you want, not sure. You know what I mean? Is it? Wear whatever colours you want. I fucking see you, not sure. As it stands, I'm supporting Kick. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Alright, I'll just have to wait for the notification for when he goes live with the commentary. Predict the 3rd place finish for Kelston. I mean, it's been that sort of a season so far. I'm in 4th, I think, in the league table. I mean, if I can maintain 3rd the entire way through the season, then you would think that I will finish in 3rd. But, you know, really, I need to win a race. I just feel like, but I'm not going to win while Wizard's here. You might as well forget about it. Kick is where all the cool streamers ended up. That is, honestly, B-Rad, that is the most untrue sentence. That's the most untrue statement I have potentially ever heard in my life. It couldn't be further from reality. I'm also 13 and think girls are trash. Yeah. I have all the phobias of all the types of people. You'll fit right in at kick.com. All right, I think the stream is now live for commentary. You know how this goes. You can hang around here if you really want to. But I would suggest that you follow along with the commentary over at, can't really say this, Parzival, where we're about to go and raid. Because I won't be doing much talking to chat. I will be mostly concentrating on the race. But I will leave my perspective up, just in case certain people want to see it. But it's probably not going to be the most fun way to watch the race. The most fun way to watch the race ought to be with the commentary supporting it. I've actually never been on Kick after watching Kelston represent them. I thought I should go there. You know, well, maybe you should. Anyway, everybody, go be super cool in the commentary. Because it feels like we're nearly there. We've nearly got the grid. Thank you for the good luck. I will do my best. Hopefully, we have a good, clean, exciting race. Have fun. Maybe I'll see you back here when it's all said and done. Somebody followed, and I can't see who. Wait. Geordie! Thank you for the follow.
Right, I'm gonna go into settings and include your audio now, okay?
I think the commentary's running,
FYI, we have 10 already. Let me know when you hit that.
a little bit behind. But
There
that's
we go.
okay.
Yeah, there we go. We're all in.
Alright, everything's starting. Here we go.
If you find yourself getting understeer, then you're not getting enough grip from the front tyres. It could mean the car isn't being allowed to lean on the tyre, possibly caused by a front suspension that's too stiff, or maybe the front wing isn't producing enough downforce. Everyone ready? Okay, let's go. One lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Right, so our fastest lap currently 1:28.5. Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
His name is John C.
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go. flag.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Ooh.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. In this lap, push now. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Green flag. Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain. Nice move. Keep going. Okay, gap ahead, 2.8 seconds. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.6 seconds. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. behind, 22.0 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second. And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 19 laps old. The car ahead has some front wing damage, but it's not losing too much pace yet. Just be aware. Time last lap, 1 minute 36.6. Okay, you're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap. I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 9.4 seconds. Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come in and we'll put the inters on. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, clear. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 9.2 seconds. The car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. flag ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.2 seconds. Green flag. Final lap. Push, push.
Are we back? Oh, look at that. Cool. Holy shit, man. I don't know what happened to the microphone. I'm sorry, everybody. I was like, I was waiting to talk to you about what happened, and I could see everybody messaging in the chat. So I think Samfly is right. I think it was just traffic. A webcam mic, really? Hold on.
Test, test. 1 2 1 2. Does that sound better? You can hear now. Yeah. So yes, I was trying to explain what happened in the race, but holy shit, the microphone thing was just crazy. So I think it was primarily traffic. I think Samfly is spot on, but I did also mention to the guys, not as a complaint because it's not anybody's fault, but I think a big part of the problem I was having was like connection to the cars around me. Cars around me were like fucking jumping all over the place. I don't know if this is also why the commentary stream crashed, but like it was like Wizard, right? Before Wizard crashed out, he was teleporting around me, man. I don't know what the fuck was happening. So I was trying to, then I ended up in a situation where every time I was near another car, I was trying to be cautious because I didn't know if they were where I was seeing them, right? Perhaps they were actually somewhere else. So I was like, fucking hell, let's hold off a little bit. So I backed off, and then just ended up getting involved in a bit of traffic. Eventually I went for a move on Brewdog, who had still yet to make his pit stop, had absolutely every right to defend me. I think, what's it called? The big long right-hander that you take flat in like 7th gear, just after sector 1, I think. Just there, I went to go and get past Brewdog there, and I ended up on the gravel, and I hit that gravel trap there probably 3 or 4 times during the race. Held it together every time, but by the time I'd done that, I'd already lost the like 9 seconds or whatever it was to Kreml, and was it Ziggy or something were out in the lead. So that is essentially what happened with that. That is where that ended up. Wizard vented, did he really? Was he annoyed about it? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Wizard, but he, at least on my screen, he the one before the spoon, Bo, the straight before the spoon, he went very left on that. Usually I stay right, but he went very left, and we were not next to each other, and I just saw his back wheel catch the grass, and then he fucking like just went horizontal in front of me. And died. And that was the end of Wizard, I think, for that race. Good thing that Speedy is not in the standings, so he won't outpoint me. Oh, he'll be in the standings, won't he? But he just will be down as a reserve driver. Turn 7, turn 8, tough place to overtake. Yeah, but it is a tough place to overtake, but I think I was just, at that point, Bo, I think I was just frustrated, honestly, with, like, the whole, you know, the connections were annoying a little bit. I couldn't really work out what was happening. I was stuck in the traffic for quite some time. Sammy has already apologized to me in the Discord. Was it Sammy? Not Sammy. Fix F1X. Oh yeah, and Sammy apologized as well. So I did have a bit of contact from 2 drivers who have said sorry. I'm not going to chase it up. It is what it is. I don't think anybody was intentionally trying to run me off the track or anything crazy like that. But there was a little bit of that happening when I was in the traffic, and I just ended up losing too much time to Kreml. Ran a great race. Kreml, and I better get the name right of the whoever the fuck won. Was it is it Speedy? Well, whatever. Great race from the race leaders. I'll try and show you if you want. Great race from the. I'll try and show you. kind of what happened, because I appreciate some of you were saying, I don't really know. Couldn't really say. You looked at when you were third in a DRS train, where you're supposed to go. Yeah, it was tough, and I guess I also knew, because I could see that they were on the hards. So Brewdog and Fix did they were doing like the hards onto intermediates strategy, whereas I went medium onto hard. And I knew that they were on old hard tires, so I also knew that the longer I sat behind them, all I was doing was losing time to Kreml and losing time to Speedy, because my tires were like 2 laps old, fresh hard tires ready to push, and I was just stuck. And I needed a way past, and like you say, it was a bit of a DRS train. Every time I got on the main straight, there was no opportunity because everyone had the back wings open. So it was just you know, it was just a bit like one of those things. Let's see if we can capture any of it. That's. Oh, take care, Kreml. Yeah, thanks for chilling out. Sorry that the commentary stream crashed, by the way, guys. Yeah, great race, Kreml. Fantastic race. So this was qualifying. So start of the race, right? Everything's pretty much fine. Wizard is on me, but by this point, Wizard is almost he's almost at a point where like he can break the DRS on Speedy and Kreml, right? Like it's about 7-8 tenths. And they were fighting a little bit. Get Rex and Kelston way better than last place. I am good I didn't win though. This was a very, very winnable race, but just sometimes that's what happens, right? Things go wrong. And I made a couple of mistakes as well. It's not just like, oh, what an unfortunate situation for Kelston. You know, I made a couple of these mistakes that cost me. Let's see if we can find the bit. Where did Wizard go? It would have been probably around here. Might have even been right here at lap 5. No, okay. It's a little bit later. Must be this lap then. Yeah, well, weird result, but it is very explainable. I think if you'd have seen the whole thing, maybe it's explainable from my position, right? When you're in the race, you understand a little bit more what's actually happening. But you can see there already, right? Wizard is teleporting around a little bit there in front of me. So, like, I'm a little bit nervous at this point. I think I'm quicker than him. I wouldn't normally say that about Wizard, but I think I'm quicker than him still. But it's hard to know exactly how to do anything about that. Obviously, Kreml's right there. So this might be where Wizard go. Yeah, look at this. This just I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. He just caught the grass and he was out. So that it threw me a little bit, but you know, I can't really grumble about that. It didn't really affect my race or anything. It made me sit up and take note. But that's where Wizard went out. Shouldn't have given Kreml the Gear 3 hairpin tip. Kreml was just fast, but also I wonder if we can see. So at this point, Kreml's still pretty close to me. At that point, Speedy's fully caught up. So there's basically, if you look here, we're in a 3-way battle here because F1 XT and Brewdog are like 10 seconds back, still on their dry tires at that point. So really was not worried about that whole situation. Oh, no, don't take anything away from... I know you're not, and I wouldn't dream of taking anything away from Kreml, because he ran a great race. Just like I say, I'm disappointed I didn't win, because especially from this position, it should have been very winnable. Kreml and Speedy are now, like, within a tenth of each other, more or less. So they're going to be battling hard. This is my opportunity to gain some ground. And to be honest, I just didn't. 3 minutes before the race, you averaged 1 second faster than them and finished 6 seconds in front. I was catching them in the last few laps, by the way. After all the rain shenanigans, I was catching them again. But you know, 2 laps to go. I was gaining like a second a lap, I think, but it was like 2 laps to go. So really, like even here, right? I should have broken free here, but Speedy just stayed with me. He kept the DRS. At this point, we've opened up another second on Brewdog and F1XT. The other thing is, this was lap 10, and this was supposed to be my pit stop lap, and I think partly because I knew that the microphone wasn't working on stream, and so I worried whether it was working in the game. I think my head was just elsewhere when it came to the pit stop, because often I speak to the engineer, right, to tell him when I want to make the pit stop actually, or like tell him what tires and stuff, and this was all going through my head as well. I was like, fucking hell, I don't know if I just have to abide by it. The tires are on like 40-ish%. They can probably go another couple of laps. Can I, you know, all that was going on. But at this point, we're still... I feel like at this point, we're having a comfortable race in first. I know that Speedy's still with us and maintains the DRS. Went super wide there. That was bad. So that's giving them a way back in. But Speedy's still there, but it feels like I've got the pace, right? At this point, on lap 10, about a third of the way through the race, it feels like I've got the pace to win. I will say, at this point, again, this probably doesn't come through very well on stream, but at this point, it's now overcast as well, by the way. It's no longer clear, sunny skies. And even now, there was a noticeable change in the track. It wasn't like huge, but it was enough, you know, just to feel it in your fingers. I think you did a great race. I think you did a great job. Someone not driving a Mercedes. I get it, not sure. You're a fan. So Speedy got me there in the DRS, but again, we're all bunched up together. We're still gaining time on the Red Bulls. But you might see, to be honest, in this little battle, Bo, if you're still around and wanting to keep up with it, you might see the cars doing the teleporting thing that I was talking about, and it really did like start to throw me. So I think I gave it another 2 laps, maybe, before I actually pitted. Ran a bit wide there, mostly, I guess, just because I wasn't prepared for Speedy to be going that slow. But then that gave Kreml the run on the straight. Maybe missed like 4 laps as well. So Kreml, see what I mean? So look at that shit, right? This is exactly what I mean. Things like that were happening, and like, I don't know what to do about that. You know? Like, I don't know really how to respond to that. It just made me nervous, right? Because when you look what happens to Kreml here, so he's overtaken me, which is fair enough. What? So instantly I was like, fucking hell, man. It's not worth going for anything crazy. I think I actually lost a bit of time on them there just because, you know, what you're supposed to do about that. But then I think I boxed here. And I'm pretty sure they stay out. Pretty sure. You lost a bit of time. Yeah, being aggressive would have been a nightmare. Just with, I mean, I would have T-boned Kreml, right? Because I don't know where he actually is. That was where I lost quite a bit of time, just because, again, I feel like I can take that first corner on the chicane quicker. Probably lost a little bit of time on pit entry, but it's negligible. I feel like I can take the first bit of that chicane quicker than perhaps some other people can. And it's also not a good overtaking opportunity. So I ended up in that position a few times.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Kreml, see, that was
Green flag.
in essence, this was the entire problem right here. Is Kreml comes out of the pits,
Our last stop. No
okay,
more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
and then the two Williams come between us, and it just slowed me a little bit, you know? Because Kreml's got all that clean air in front of him. I mean, there is someone, I'm not sure who's ahead of Kreml now. It's probably like Brewdog or something. But I'm in a position where, like, you know, I'm going to have to make some maneuvers on these guys. And also bearing in mind what I just saw from Kreml doesn't make making a maneuver easy.
Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain.
So I had a look at Sammy here into 130R. And I think, to be fair, I got him here. Yeah. Maybe a bit aggressive, but I did give him an inside line. It's not easy to take. And then Sammy, there you go. So that was what Sammy apologized for. Again, Bo and anybody else who might be curious about how things went wrong here. Sammy did apologize for this. But to be fair, I'd nearly done this to other people, didn't I? But, you know, that's obviously lost me. I'm at that point, I'm like 3 seconds down on Kreml. Sammy immediately went into the pits. No, things did go wrong. Things went wrong because I could have won this race. You raced really well. I think I did race really well, but things went wrong. And so I was just trying to highlight them. Yeah, I think I absolutely could have won. So that was one of the things, right? You saw that though, yeah, where Sammy went into the back of me. So that, and now at this point, I'm like 2.5 seconds down on Speedy. And I've still got a Williams in front of me that is on old, hard tires and will be slow. Was that my... I missed that, actually. Was that just my error there? I think this is where the track was starting to get a bit shit as well, to be honest. The rain hadn't really started, but the temperature had dropped. Things were slightly different. Technically, though, Speedy and Kreml would have been battling in front. But again, that lost me a little bit of time there, right? And that was my fault. let's be realistic and humble about this. I definitely did make some mistakes. That was a great corner though, and should really get Zhao here. I did open up the battery completely. I think I stab it again here, yeah, just to make sure of it. Zhao doesn't really fight it. Not got much battery left for the S's, but, you know. At this point, still in contention, right? Like... 2 and a bit seconds. The one problem is that if Speedy catches up to Kreml, which I think he did, and then Speedy, and they can, like, DRS swap, then it becomes a bit trickier to keep up with them, right?
Okay, gap ahead, 2.8 seconds.
So listen how horrible that sounds. That must be the thing with the microphone, man. That, like, it's weird that that was happening, that noise is happening. But it must just be the microphone thing. It's like a problem with the F1 software, I think. It sort of steals the microphone. And then OBS just freaked out. The early pit didn't help. Well, I guess, but like, I pitted the same lap as Kreml, right? Technically, at this point, I pitted the same lap as Kreml. So that 3.5 second lead that Kreml's got over me, that's just a legitimate lead, you know? I made a couple of mistakes, and this is where we ended up. You raced I did not race a perfect race. That's incorrect.
Okay,
That would be a lie.
car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tires.
Then I think what happened, so at this point, I'm still, so here, right? This lap 16, I'm still like that 3 seconds down on them. Then what happens is they catch up to a bit of traffic in front. And I think, again, it's the Red Bulls. Yeah, I could have... The main problem with the pit was the fact that Kreml came out ahead of me and the Williams weren't in his way. But they've got the traffic in front, so they've actually gained time on me on the straight because they've got DRS from the cars in front and I don't have DRS. But I think you'll see here, through the S's, I make a load of time back. You know, they're dealing with all the dirty air of the cars in front. We're down now to, like, close to a 2 second gap. Now it's less than 2 seconds, right? So just in those few corners, and you can see all the traffic in front that was clearly causing them problems before it was going to cause me problems. But my mission here was to try and catch them before they got around that traffic, because then we'd essentially be, like, in the same spot, but it just never quite went that way. I'm so close here. I probably should have opened the battery here, because I'm so close to being in DRS range. But I think I was also thinking they're coming up to the chicane, right? They're probably going to lose a little bit of time there. They did lose a little bit of time there. I'm at 1.4, 1.3, 1.4. But again, now down the straight, they're going to pull away because of the DRS. But they're almost like fucking 3 wide in front. Like, all sorts of shit's happening in front of me that I didn't know what, you know. I couldn't really get a good, clear view of it. But we can now see that Kreml and Speedy in that turn 1 there have made it through the Red Bulls. Whatever chaos was going on with all 4 cars, they've now made it through the Red Bulls, and now I'm behind the Red Bulls. I had to brake early there, shift down to 3rd. So this is where I just, again, I'd made up a load of time and then started to lose it again, being stuck here. So this is, I think I'd go for an overtake around the outside of Brewdog, but it's not going to work. He's pressing his battery too. So stay in the slipstream. But again, you can see, just visually, you can see that Kreml and Speedy are starting to pull away and gain an advantage, and the Red Bulls are really fighting me. So, here, I mean, they're going too wide into 130R, so obviously I'm not getting involved in that, right? Brewdog really slow there. Got the DRS, but got no battery left now. I mean, in a way, it's good racing by them, because towards the end of the race, they very nearly caught me. I think it was Brewdog who nearly caught me when he was on the intermediate. So it fit in perfectly with their strategy. I was trying to take a different line through the S's, and I was gaining on them, but there's just not a clear overtaking opportunity. And then here, this is where I went for it, right? So I was like, cool, I've got the run, I've got the run, I've got the run. Brewdog, to be fair, gives it up, but I just wasn't ready for him to give it up. And I just felt like there, I had to give that place back. Like, for me, I can't go on the gravel like that and take that position. So I give the place back. Brewdog does a fucking teleport again. But at this point now, I've lost a significant amount of time to Kreml and Speedy, who are just DRSing off each other, you know. I mean, you can't even see them now, look. You can't see them on this straight. They're all the way up at 130R already, I think. So I lost a lot of time there. I just got stuck behind these guys for a long time, to be honest. I guess you could say, like, a bad strategy call. But I don't think it was a bad strategy decision. It just happened to, you know, it was tenths of a second wrong. That was me just checking that the Red Bull hadn't made a pit stop and anything crazy happened. But at this point, Speedy now has a 5.5 second advantage on me. And I'm stuck behind a teleporting Red Bull that's going really slow through the final section of the S's. Just one of those races, man. Just one of those things, one of those situations. I think I did well, but I definitely did make some mistakes also. But I think the mistakes were not like necessarily unforced errors. It was because, you know, I was in traffic. I needed to not be in traffic. The pit stop didn't quite go correctly. I was losing time. But on there you see again, F1 is fucking, you know, fixes all over the place, man. So I'm really nervous, right? At this point, we're now what, six and a bit seconds down on Speedy and Kreml. But with him all over the place like that, I just want to, you know what I mean? I want to make the overtake, but where the fuck do I even do it? Because I don't know where he is. I know where I can see him, but he might not actually be there. So then I had a look at this, thinking about it, a little bit of wheel nudging. Not the worst though. And then at this point, I'm now 8 seconds down on Kreml and Speedy after getting stuck behind the Red Bulls, and the rain didn't help, but that's the same for every driver, so you can't really blame that. I'm aware that the Red Bulls behind me are now on intermediates, so they're going to be gaining on me in these conditions, but it was definitely not worth a pit stop for me. And Kreml and Speedy are within a second of each other, so DRS shenanigans will be happening in front. I can't get any DRS because I don't know cars around me. The rain was obviously making things complicated, and that was an example there. In fact, if I do this, check past Kelston out here. I was annoyed, but I also was aware that my microphone wasn't working, so I couldn't tell you I was annoyed, but I was annoyed. I thought Red Bull just decided to let you win. No, they pitted. They pitted, and so I got past them, but I'm still... Even without going off track like that, I would have been losing time to Kreml and Speedy in front, because they've got slipstreams, they've got DRS, and I was just struggling then, and 6 laps to go. It just seemed really unlikely. But if you look in this race, oh, we're already here. If you look towards the end of the race, so it was like 9 seconds, right? And this is on the final lap. The track had started to dry out, and it's already like, you know, it's down to 8. And I think it just improves, to be honest. So yeah, I'm proud of it. I mean, that qualifying lap was incredible, but I'm just gutted I couldn't make the win happen. Pit stop was a problem. It's not anybody's fault. Being stuck behind the Red Bulls was a big problem. And that's not the Red Bulls' fault. You know, they have every right. At that point, we're fighting for track position. They have every right to defend and race me and, you know, do whatever they want. But Speedy and Kreml just managed to get by them a lot quicker than I did, to be honest. You blame Bo? I don't blame Bo. I don't blame Bo. But anyway, that's where we ended up. It was a fun one, though. I enjoyed it, even if, you know. Even if it wasn't exactly like we wanted. I haven't really caught up with anything in the Discord. By the way, I've got some good news for you, not sure. Well, maybe it's good news. So, Hi-Fi is technically supposed to be my Sauber teammate, but has not showed up for a few races now, so is no longer in the league. His seat has been taken by Wizard. Wizard is now the other Sauber driver for the rest of the season, because Wizard so far has just been a reserve driver and fitting in wherever. No penalties as well for the guys in front was probably a big deal. And Wizard is praising my mega lap. Let's be honest, yeah, Wizard's a great driver. It was really unfortunate what happened to him today. But yeah, no penalties. There were some penalties like down the order. I think like Dave Dyke got like maybe 3 seconds or something. So, you know, some things did happen. Should we see where we are next week? I mean, I can try, if if F1 works, I can try and do like a couple of laps on whatever the next one is. Oh, it's gonna be Qatar. You know what? I don't know shit about Qatar. I actually don't know anything about Qatar, as in the track. I don't know. Anyway, it was a fun evening, and it was a fun race. I guess you know what it might also be? We've also got used, right, to just people making mistakes, and other than Wizard spinning out, none of the other guys that I was actually racing for the rest of the race made a mistake, right? Kreml and Speedy, I think like Bo was saying, don't take anything away from them. It was basically perfect. Their races were essentially perfect. Like Kreml nailed his pit stop timing. They made the overtakes when they needed to. They stayed within a second of each other. The battle for first was probably really exciting. So the fact that also, you know, they didn't have any errors like that factored into it. The one thing that I would say is, I'm just gonna, while F1 is loading up, because something weird's going on with it, I'm gonna have a look at the standings here. So, in the standings currently, I am 4th, and ahead of me in the standings is Wizard, Sammy Dolphin, and Brewdog. I finished ahead of all of those today, and I think Wizard ended with 0 points, maybe. So I'm currently 20 points behind Wizard, who's in 1st. And then I'm like 10 points behind Sammy and behind Sammy, who is in 2nd, and I'm 2 points behind Brewdog. So I'll have gone ahead of Brewdog, may have even pipped Sammy, but we'll be like right there now in the mix towards the top of the standings, which is pretty cool. You qualified P1 by 0.7. Yeah, honestly, everyone's been praising me in the Discord, and I think they are right too, because that qualifying lap was fucking mega. It was mega. I tried, it was the only lap I set, because I was trying to go faster than it a couple of times, and I just couldn't get near it. Like, now the other thing is, I don't even have a setup for guitar. I guess what I can do is I can actually just copy I can copy Arbon's briefly. But I'm gonna even need a racing line here, because I'm so not used to this track. Yeah, the qualifying lap was incredible. I'm very proud of that, because it felt like a perfect lap. Imagine where you could have finished if Mum believed in you. Yeah, just imagine. In the end, you know, I got to have a glass of champagne with Kreml and Speedy, didn't we? So, you know. Let's just nick Arbon's setup here. And unfortunately, I need a racing line, because I just don't really know Qatar well enough. So I am going to have to practice this one. Not necessarily all tonight, don't get me wrong, but I am going to have to practice this one a little bit, because I don't know how the track goes. Where was you today? Working, Dr. Wilson. okay. Shambles. No, no. I won't. I'm not telling you about it on stream, but I can tell you about it. But I had a significant thing to do at work today, so I just couldn't get out of it. Let me just go steady here and keep up because it's a shit lap anyway. You know what makes me feel like I'm an amateur troll in comparison? Yeah, she's pretty good at that. Does that mean Kreml and Speedy will get an XCOM? Wait, Kreml already has one. Yeah. Kreml already has an XCOM guy. Because Kreml's in the chat sometimes, and Kreml's cool. Alright, let me try and do a lap. Oh, fuck's sake. Obviously, it's going to invalidate. Wilson, on the hand, needs to die. Yeah, that's true. That's also true, not true. So I think that's 4th, yeah? Yeah. Some of these corners are weird, man. This is I feel like I need to learn this track. It's not like something you can just turn up at. You barely... Have I been below 3rd gear? I've clearly set a time here before, but... Flat, yeah. That's very nearly flat as well. That's like a lift. And that whole fucking section. And then... Aldi started his Star Wars gag battles. I told him Kelston's mum... Wait, what? That's the slowest corner. Right there. I thought this was the flat sec. God, you know what the worst thing is about this track? There's like no sort of signifier of where the fuck you are. It's all blended into one currently. Okay, flat. Flat. Let's try flat. Yeah, easy flat. Close to flat. And then into 4th. I'm getting into the swing. Is predicting an Aldi loss today. Oh, I see. God, when do you brake on this racetrack, actually? Right here. No. That last one might even be... I don't think I need to be coming down a gear like I am. It's a weird track. Okay, well, eventually I need to turn that off. So let's just try and turn it off now and see if I can feel my way around. Nothing very exciting is going to happen for the rest of the stream, everybody, but I'm just, I clearly need some practice here. This is not how to race. This track is so weird, though. It feels like every corner is just a fucking stick it in fourth and glide it round. invalidate my next lap. 22... What? 22.3? Is that good? I have no fucking idea. Yeah, this is like... This may be my least favorite track I have ever driven. I'm gonna say it. Not sure. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna mean it, you know? It's not very inspiring. I don't feel like I have to do very much. I don't know my way around yet, and so that's why I'm not very fast. But... Oh my goodness. Arbon! Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I'm trying to practice Qatar, but honestly, I've never really done laps at Qatar. I've clearly set one because I've got a fastest lap somewhere. And I hate it so far. I hate everything about this racetrack. It's honestly probably the worst racetrack I've ever driven. Every corner is a sweeping fourth gear corner. Every single one. That's not exactly true by the gospel, but it's pretty close though. Oh, daytime? It's supposed to be nighttime. Fucking invalidate me, FIA. I don't care. I'm trying to learn. So this is just all flat, right? This just all seems to be flat. You just go flat. And then this, you like... little lift, just like that. And then this... I don't fucking know what the line is there, to be honest. Track limits are brutal. Qatar is a night race. Do you know how to change it? Yeah, let's do it. Well, do I? Is it settings? Time trial settings? Okay, let's go back to the garage. Do we do it here? Do I have to literally... Do I have to... Oh, here we go. Okay, Qatar. And it's going to be nighttime, right? Midnight? Midnight. Official. Let's just do it official. Cool. It should really look like... Arbon, I'm nicking your setup because I don't even have a setup for this track, to be honest. Is this good? All this aero? Is that good? Right. It's a shame about Japan today, by the way. I really thought I had a good chance of winning. but I was watching it back with the guys, and I just found a lot of traffic, and it wasn't anybody's fault though. Like nobody was being, you know, purposefully annoying traffic or anything, but it just went that way. I think as I came out of the pits behind Kreml, he was just ahead of 2 Williams cars that went right between us, and that was like the beginning of the end, to be honest. The track actually looks distinctive now, which is cool. Before I was getting very lost. Now I can actually pick out things. I sent you my lap, which you stole my setup from? Okay. Check it out. Not getting that corner right so far. Shut up. The worst invalidation I've ever seen. Alright, well, let's have a look at this then. How do I fucking do this? What the hell? What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. Wait. Type a gamer tag? I don't have one of those. What is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, let me try again. Visit site. Okay. Hang on a moment, Microsoft. I don't know if I can watch this lap. I think I've been signed out of my account. It looks like I just can't watch this lap, to be honest with you. That seems to be the order of the day. I'll have to check it out another time. You may need to skip 30 seconds. Can't remember how long it's clipped. Okay, fair. I'll check it out when I'm off stream, when it might work. Where am I immediately going wrong? I need to break earlier there or something. Some of these corners, are they like late apexes? Feels like a lot of these are late apexes actually. Oh god, I don't really need to brake there. Delay your steering slightly. Yeah. Final sector feels mostly flat. The corners are just often... They're like a lot longer than I anticipate, you know? Like, I think that's what I'm talking about when I say late apex. It feels like they're going on for a lot longer than I initially think they are. I think you do need to do like a slight lift here for the final corner, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's just try let's try flat. Oh, okay, yeah. You probably can do it flat then if you get the right line. Hello, Scar. How the hell are you doing? I'm afraid there's not much of the stream left, Scar. We've finished the race for tonight. I finished third again. The Kelston position. It needs a new name. But I'm just trying to practice the track for next week because I don't actually know anything about it. And the FIA are really, they're really busting my balls, to be honest with you, Scar. Can't tell you a word of a lie. Don't think I've done a valid lap yet. We're on number 13. I'm doing good, yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed with today because it was a very winnable race. And some unfortunate things happened and I made a couple of mistakes and I ended up finishing third. But I'm not too disheartened because I think the guys ahead of me in the league, for the most part, finished below me. So I will have gained some ground, but I could have gained a lot more ground. Fuck off. It invalidates my next lap as well. Let's just try and get one time. I'm not going that much quicker than my fastest, which is frustrating because I feel like my fastest is not that quick. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. You know what it is? Every time I've come to that corner so far, I feel like I've been braking late. So that time, I got on the brakes really early and then found I was off the track. Held. Held. I don't know if that's valid. I don't think I've ever taken that like that yet, where I've not invalidated somewhere else. I'm gonna go live, then that might be easier to clip and watch. Oh, sure, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll do one, let me do one more, because I feel like I'm in a groove here. That is annoying. Might be able to take that final corner in 5th, honestly. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's see. Look at this stream section. We're going to watch Arbon's stream on this stream. Check this out. Okay, this is like a little bit laggy for me. Gosh, you can really, like, track limits here are fucking nuts, you know? What is happening? You can just be off track if you want. The FIA is fine with that. You should have seen Grassgate a couple of years ago at Spa 24 in iRacing. What a shit show. Yeah, I did miss it. Was it bad for everybody involved? I'm watching Arbon's stream. We're trying to learn, okay? We're just doing research. It's just research. Look at fucking Arbon here. He's at like a 120.8. I'm at like a 122 point shit, you know? 122 point who cares? That's where I am. God, I hate this track so much. I hate that. I hate that the track doesn't seem to be the track. All the runoff sections are totally fine, and you should just always dip your wheel into it. Alright, yeah, that was an error, but like that's crazy. On the main straight up the hill, some racers found out that if they drove with the left set of tires in the grass. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about this. They could artificially cool their tires down. Yeah, I remember. I remember you telling me that. Well. Did we learn anything from Arbon? What do you think? Should we try and put it into practice? Apparently, so what I've understood from Arbon's lap is you actually don't need to be on the track on this track. You can just, it's basically, you do whatever you want, see? Just do that. I think you can probably just do that. Arbon's fucking going again. I need to like mute his stream now. Okay, wait. I can't drive knowing I'm being watched. I see. Red light syndrome. Alright, here we go. So, apparently you can just be here, right? This is fine. Cut every corner if you want. Oh, apparently not that much. Fair. That definitely would have invalidated. Well, the stewards weren't watching. Who knows if that would have invalidated, honestly. That's probably a bit wide. Tokyo Drift, no problems. Look at that, 122 point, who cares? Once again. No, man. That was like not a terrible lap either, was it? It wasn't great though. Alright, that's a bit of a time, isn't it? Is that a time? It's like fucking Paul Ricard, man. You just drive wherever you want. Is that 1/10 faster than Wizard? That felt like a good time. Need to put your foot down. Mate, look, you know what, mate? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put my foot down. I trust you, Matty. I trust you wholeheartedly. All I'm going to do here is just put my foot down. Right. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to not put your foot down as well. You know what I mean? You have to put the other foot down even sometimes. Why would you do something crazy like that? What? Put my foot down? Well, but Matty said it, though. Oh, Matty, don't we need to see that video? Did you make the video? Can I see it? Matty made a thing. Fuck off. I knew I was going to invalidate before I even took the corner. I knew about it. I already knew what was going to happen. But I couldn't stop then. I had committed, unfortunately, to invalidating. Honestly. What's that game? PS2? Stuntman? I reckon I'd be good at that. Fucking did it again. Fucking did it again. You can see it. I don't know whether you want to see it before stream. Wait, why? Just in case you want changes. Oh, well, let's... Whoa. Matthew, please. Should we look at it together? I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's weird. Is that weird? Don't really know what I'm doing. So this track is a nonsense. This is a nonsense. You can just do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, apparently. Right, Matty. Should we... Bo. Wait, shared with Dropbox. What is all this? Is this gonna dox me? No. Alright. Well, yeah, it did there. Should we watch this now? Is it Tuna Tacos Part 2? No, I think Matty made a thing. I think he made a thing.
The microphone
Can you hear it?
is going to do its thing properly. Okay.
Is it supposed to be laggy like this, or is that on my end? It's like a bit laggy.
Brothers of the mind, rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more, hidden in the mountain store. Look at this! Who the fuck are these
transition?
people? Can you have 6 players on this game? Who are these people? Oh, we're about to really suck at parking now. We found the experts.
Wait.
Okay, wait. Okay, F1. Listen, we'll try you again next week. Okay. Let me post it and send it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really laggy right now, but it might be on my end for the stream. Also, that transition does not work. If you want to do that transition, I think you have to change the key that I am in, because I don't think I'm in the same key. I can do that. I can tune it.
Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold.
See, like, it's out of... Because, like, I'm not singing the same beat that they're singing.
And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more, hidden in the mountain store.
Look at this.
That
bit
Who
works.
The fuck
The
are
end
these
bit.
people?
Can you have 6 players on this game? Who are these people? Oh, we're about to really suck at parking now. We found the experts.
Wait.
I mean, it's nice because you're all just ghosts or whatever, but like, it's still insane. Lynn. Oh my God.
I definitely read that word wrong, but
What, oh yeah, jeez, that's a close one, isn't it? What kind of flower is a Bellis perennis? Hey, say it with me, chat, out loud, nice and clear, please. A Bellis perennis. That's right. You know what? I'm actually, watch this now. Guys, is this a hole in one? Hashtag gamer. Hashtag gamer. Am I right? What did I just do? Mate, I just fucking slapped you. See you later.
Yeah, alright, Arbon, take it easy now. Thank you for the guide.
hello.
I might have to explain this one to you. Have you ever, do you know what a dank meme is?
No.
Do you know what a meme is?
I have no idea.
Do you know who Gabe Newell is?
I have no idea.
Do you know what a quickscope is?
I have no idea.
You ever heard of Valve?
About
Half-Life?
what you put in telly?
No. What about...
Because that's only Monopoly money. Carney's raised about 3.5 million, right?
Happy Australia.
Happy Australia.
Happy Arcanus.
Happy Arcanus. That's almost as good as Arkansas. That is Arkansas.
Before I show you this next video, see the scene that everyone is looking at right
It's
now.
a dog and a man that sat down and a fire go.
Right. Have you ever seen this before?
Never.
You don't know, like, where this might have come from on the internet?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? Is that the first thing?
And
You think? What about this little character up here? Do you know what that is?
an owl.
It's an owl?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. It's definitely an owl. What about... do you don't know who this character is?
Don't know.
If you
Pinocchio.
if you had to give him a name, that's the name you would give him, would be
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I like it, but listen, I like it, but this is wrong. Should I be this critical while live on the stream? But this is wrong.
Brothers of the mind, rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find.
It's like, oh my god, man! It's like it's a beat. It's like a beat out.
Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath time.
They're saying who knows what we'll find beneath it. I can't even hear what's. It's so complicated.
Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath diamonds, rubies, gold.
It's it might be a problem with the render then, Matty. Honestly, it might just be a problem with the render. I don't know. But if you have that as like a separate audio track, maybe it would work. You remember this, Bo? Do you remember that? It is on here somewhere, isn't it? $2021. Did I make a playlist of that?
Games were worth about 400, so also there's a significant increase in like the value of the games, I guess, that's on.
My microphone sounded good then. There you go. Is it good? Is the whole thing good?
Hopefully.
I don't know.
We're like, the microphone is gonna do its thing properly. Okay.
How shit that mic was as well. What the fuck? Why did that sound good? I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
Brothers of the mind, rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. And down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more, hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, suckled from a teat of stone, and raised in the dark, the safety of our mountain home, and skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. And I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, digging a hole.
I don't even remember what the fuck I played. I made it up.
The sunlight will not reach this low, deep, deep in the mines. I've never seen the blue moon glow, dwarfs won't fly so high. Fill a glass and down some meat, stuff your bellies at the feast, stumble home and fall asleep, dreaming in our mountain keep. Born underground, grown inside a rocky womb, the earth is our cradle, the mountain shall become our tomb. Faces on the battlefield, you'll meet your doom. We do not fear what lies beneath, we can never dig too deep. For I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, digging a hole. Yeah, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, digging a hole.
Not the worst thing ever, is it? No, I know it's diggy diggy hole. What I mean is, I don't know what I did with the acoustic arrangement. Like, if I picked up my guitar right now, I don't know. I would have to think for a minute about how to play that, because I don't know what I did, and I definitely didn't fucking write it down anywhere. Well, anyway, look at me. I've been live all this fucking time now. It's fucking late. I'm messing around, doing nothing. Race is over. Ye oldie watchtower. What are you trying to say to me? What are you trying to say to me? What did you just call me? Ye oldie watchtower? I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm going. I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm feeling like I'll be awake a little bit. Chilling out. Anyway, thanks, Matty, for doing this. I'll have a chat to you if you want in the Discord. It's like a beat and a half. It's a beat and a half. It's so close. It's so close. But it, like you say, it might just be the rendering thing. Anyway, I'm live on Sunday. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to do fun things. So maybe I'll see you then. It is the final Sunday before Jingle Jam 2024. Jingle Jam 2024. Can you fucking believe that? Sunday's the last Sunday. Yeah, thanks for all the hard work, mate. I hate it. No, I quite like it. I quite like it. But we need to fix that intro. We need to fix it. Anyway,
Good night. You know, be a dick. See you in a bit.